Hey everyone, welcome back to Buy Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to look at Polkadot, aka DOT. We're going to look at DOT against the US dollar on several different charts. If you like the video today, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Twitter if you want to. Follow us on Telegram. It's free. We post a lot of content there. And follow us on Patreon if you want our paid Telegram and more insight to what I'm doing day to day, in and out of trades. If you need help navigating the market, if you're newer, that's pretty good investment in my opinion. You can always try it out for a month. If you don't like it, you can leave. There's no obligation. All right. Without further ado, DOT on the daily chart. What do we got? Well, going back to early November, right? We've been in this kind of downtrend, and we'll get to why in just a moment. We're going to look at a lot of different things today, so buckle up if you're interested in DOT. We got some good info. What do we have going on? Well, we're trying to break out of this downtrend. How will we know when we're breaking out? I'm glad you asked. Let's look at this. So right now, we've been getting suppressed by this, right? Wick up and rejected, constantly rejected. And now we're finally starting to break through. Are we going to get rejected again? Well, we have to close above $37 today. So almost 8 hours, right? We have to close above 37. So remember that. If we do that, does that mean we're out of the woods? No. What do we need to know to have a better out of the woods picture? We need to close not only this candle, we need to close tomorrow's candle and have 2 consecutive candles closing to break a trend line and confirming that. Let's look at an example of that. Let's look at our past uptrend from all of October, right? We reverse of this basically. So now we come up and we come down to our trend line that we tested many times, right? You want at least 3 touch points to draw a trend line. The more the merrier. The more touch points, the stronger it is. And we had a bunch, right? A couple back in here, some more over here and here. And then we broke it. Does that mean we were going down for sure? No. But our second confirming candle, we tried to get back above it and we didn't, and we closed below it. Remember, red candles close on the bottom, green candles close on the top. The wicks just tell where the price traveled during that time period. So we closed 1 and 2, and then that confirms your downtrend. Your uptrend is confirmed broken, and you're probably facing more downside, which we did. So the reverse of that is going to be true now. If we can close 1, that's not enough. We have to close 2 consecutive. If we close in here, we have another 2 days to go past this one. So close above 37 will be a step in the right direction. All right, let's go look at our next chart. The weekly with our 8-week SMA in the blue and our 21-week EMA in the yellow. On many coins, not just Polkadot, many coins, the 21-week EMA will be your decisive hold the line bull or bear. So this is, obviously we're still bullish, right? We came down last week and we closed just above the 21-week, even though we wicked down under it. A little bit of a warning, and nope, crisis averted. We closed back above it. So now we want to close another candle above here. Around 35.50 is the line in the sand, so to speak, for Polkadot on the weekly chart. If we can, in fact, close again and start lifting back this way, that will be very bullish for DOT. I think DOT will do very well going forward over this next, second move up, second leg up in the bull cycle. By the time all is said and done, I could see DOT certainly approaching at least $200. There you go. Price prediction in a nutshell. 150 to 200, I think, is doable by DOT this cycle. So pretty impressive, right? So we've been up to mid 50s. I think we'll get back to there in the not so distant future, maybe even December, right? If Bitcoin gets going, it'll start pulling the market with it. So bright future out of DOT. Nothing's concerning yet, right? There's no cause for concern. As long as your favorite coin, no matter what it is above the 21-week EMA, you're good to go. It's just a healthy pullback, right? After a healthy pullback, you usually get a healthy bounce. So that's what we're looking for DOT. DOT is A-okay right now. Now, why is it not, springing back to life? Well, this is it right here. This is the stochastic RSI on the weekly, and it's just run out of momentum. The stochastic is the momentum of the move, and we are losing momentum, right? We're all the way down here, actually. This is the stochastic in the blue. This is just your average of that, which is why you'll see the red not quite as sharp and diagonal as the blue tends to get. So after what is down needs to go back up, right? It just ebbs and flows like that. However, yeah, we could stay down here a little bit longer, but I don't think that's going to happen. Going into 2022, I think alts are going to do quite well going into Q1. So we will see of a turnaround. This should update at weekly close Sunday evening for those of you in the US, 7 p.m. Eastern time. This will update and we'll see where we go. Are we going to get a bounce, or I would anticipate, depends on where prices go. I say around $40 on Sunday, then yeah, I would assume we're going to get some kind of a bounce looking like this, something like this. And what we want to look for then is a break back into this shaded area. The people that designed this stochastic say you want to look for a confirmation going in here like this, both lines. You want them going in and up. And this is ideal right here. This is why DOT was doing very good. Recovery from July when it was like $10, right? It went down to like 10 and change. And then it went up to 50 in just a couple months. So very strong move by DOT. And I think we'll see more of that going into, next year, December even, maybe. Okay, so that's the case there. Okay, what's the next chart? Our beloved 5-day Gaussian channel. And remember we just spoke of the $10 DOT back in July? Well, look at where it went. It went to the very bottom of the 5-day Gaussian channel. The 5-day Gaussian channel is another tool you need to add to your toolkit if you're not already. It helps you decide where the bottom might be and where you could possibly add to your position. The bottom of a 5-day Gaussian channel tends to be a pretty good place. Not necessarily the bottom, but looking back on it in months or years' time, you would pretty much always be happy with that position. So now, where are we? Well, we've come back into the channel. You want to avoid the Gaussian channel, right? It's not necessarily a great thing, but it can provide great information. So we closed last week's candle. Each candle is 5 days, right? So we closed the last one in here. Is that a good sign? No. Is it a terrible sign? No, not yet. Why? Remember the 2 candle confirmation phase. It goes for any chart. You want to look for 2. So this week's candle, which closes, remember this is 5 day, not a weekly. It closes in 1 day and 8 hours from now. So tomorrow evening at close, if this is above the Gaussian channel, which is about $36-ish right now, as you can see, if we're closing above that tomorrow night, crisis averted again, just like we did with our 21 week. Remember that? We came down, we wicked down here and came back up and closed in it, right? Good to go. Remember our original chart, right? You want to look for double confirmation candles with any chart. So that's where we are. Look, we got 1 candle. We want to confirm, and we don't want to confirm a close in here. If we close in here, yeah, I would say more downside is probably inevitable, or just simply sideways, kind of like this area, right? If you close in here, it just kind of holds you in like tar. So we want to get out of it and get going and dry it off back to the upside, back to our all-time highs, which is the odds increase for, all-time highs and a price rally if we close above the 5-day Gaussian channel in 1 day, 8 hours, tomorrow night. Okay, that's all for DOT. It's okay. You're going to make it. DOT is going to do very well. This is okay. These are the times where, when nobody wants it, that's when you can make the money. It's buying it. People make the mistakes when they buy at all-time highs, and when everything's going crazy, that's when you wonder why your coin's not doing anything after it cools off. You're buying in probably a little bit too high, which is okay, as long as you're not buying at the end of the bull market cycle, which I think you're not yet. We're not there yet. All right, we're gonna sell those people our bags now. Okay, so fear not. Follow me on Twitter, Telegram, Patreon, and I will help you get there and make the most of this next leg up. Okay, so crypto fear and greed index, we're at 40 now. We're back in fear, a little bit of a rally. What I would like to see out of this, to avoid going back down again, is we want to take out 47. So tomorrow, let's hope for a 48 or higher. That's what we want to hope for, plain and simple. Otherwise, we're probably going back down, because look at us going down the stairs here. We continue to make lower highs. There's 50, 47, currently at 40, right? If tomorrow we wake up and we're back down here, we're probably going to come back down. We have to reverse this trend, and how you reverse any trend that we've just learned in Polkadot, you have to make higher highs. So first and foremost, make a 48 or higher, and then we can start going back the other way. Okay, quote of the day by Mr. Theodore Roosevelt. Do what you can with what you have where you are. So appreciate what you have. You can want more, you can aspire to more, which you should, but you should appreciate what you have as well. Car of the day, maybe out of the left field for most of you. You're like, what the hell? A Mercedes? Yeah, but this is special Mercedes. This is actually my dream car. Back maybe 10 years ago or so, before I found crypto, before I knew supercars were possible again. Yeah, but when this was my dream car when I was working like minimum wage, I had no money at all. So this is still very expensive. It's probably still close to 100K. So it's a CLS 63, and then Brabus takes it and they tune it up, and Brabus 850. What do you think the 850 means? The horsepower. So look at the red seats. They tune it up, everything. Red seats. They put new wheels on there. Lightning fast. I'm not too crazy about the wing. I'm not a real big fan of wings unless it's like, goes 300 miles an hour. Then you can do what you want. Let's see if I got another picture. There's the front end. So they changed out the badges and everything, but this is a Mercedes CLS 63. And I think they made these from 2012 to 2015, this body style. So this was still is. I mean, I'd still take this car. Car's still pretty nasty. 850 horsepower in a 4-door family sedan. Good luck. So that's the car of the day, Mercedes CLS 63. Let me know if you're a Mercedes fan. That's it. Hope you learned something about DOT today. I'll see you on the next video. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully you learned something on DOT. Remember, we have a free Telegram linked below. Try us out there if nothing else. Twitter. Then Patreon is for if you want to learn a little bit more and need help navigating the market. Know where to get in and out. Ask me any questions anytime you need to. That's what that's for. I'll see you on the next video. 5-Day Crypto out. That's me. See ya.